Have you ever looked at your dog's face and thought, oh, he knows he shouldn't have chewed the couch? That look of guilt is something every dog owner is familiar with. That guilty look, the lowered head, the pleading eyes, makes us wonder if our furry friends really understand their mistakes. It's almost as if they are trying to communicate their remorse to us. But do dogs actually feel sorry for their actions? Or is it just a response to our reactions? Scientists have been studying canine behavior to get to the bottom of this. While we can't ask dogs directly, their behavior and body language can tell us a lot about what's going on in those furry little heads. Dogs are incredibly perceptive and can pick up on our emotions and reactions. It turns out, dogs have evolved some pretty clever ways of saying I'm sorry in their own unique language. From lowering their heads to tucking their tails, these gestures are their way of showing submission and appeasement. So the next time your dog gives you that guilty look, remember, it might just be their way of trying to make peace and show their love. Understanding these signals can help strengthen the bond between you and your furry companion. Dogs are social creatures much like us. They crave our companionship and attention, so when they do something that disrupts the harmony, they feel the need to make things right. This isn't necessarily about feeling guilt in the human sense, but more about recognizing they've done something that upsets their beloved human. This instinct to appease is deeply rooted in their pack mentality, where maintaining social stability is key to survival. So how exactly does a dog apologize? It's all about reading the signals. A classic sign is the guilty look with ears pulled back, eyes averted, and tail tucked low. They might also try to appease you with physical contact, nudging your hand for a pat or licking your face. Some dogs even offer gifts, bringing you their favorite toy as a peace offering. And let's not forget the classic play bow, an invitation to lighten the mood and start afresh. Section 4. Lost in translation. Why we miss those puppy dog eyes. Now, we've all been there. You come home to find your favorite slippers have become a chew toy massacre. The once pristine pair is now a shredded mess, and you can't help but feel a mix of frustration and disappointment. It's a scene that plays out in countless households, a universal experience for dog owners. You glare at Fido, and instantly, he's a picture of remorse. His ears droop, his tail tucks between his legs, and those big, soulful eyes look up at you with what seems like an apology. It's hard to stay mad when faced with such a pitiful sight, but here's the thing. Research suggests that what we interpret as guilt might just be a dog's reaction to our anger. Studies have shown that dogs are incredibly perceptive when it comes to human emotions. They can read our facial expressions and body language with remarkable accuracy. They're masters at reading our emotions, and they quickly learn that certain actions lead to our displeasure. When they see us upset, they respond in a way that they think will diffuse the situation. It's not necessarily an admission of guilt, but rather a strategy to avoid conflict. So, that guilty look might simply be their way of saying, please don't be mad. It's a fascinating insight into the canine mind and a reminder of the deep bond we share with our furry friends. Their ability to connect with us on such an emotional level is one of the many reasons we love them so much. Section 5. Speaking dog. Strengthening the bond through understanding. Learning to interpret your dog's unique apology style is like cracking a secret code. Each dog has its own way of expressing remorse, whether it's through a lowered head, averted eyes, or a gentle nudge with their nose. These subtle cues are their way of saying, I'm sorry. Understanding these signals not only strengthens your bond but also deepens your understanding of their emotions. When you recognize and respond to their apologies, you build a foundation of trust and empathy. Pay attention to their body language. Remember that every dog is different. Some may wag their tail hesitantly, while others might offer a paw or lean into you for comfort. These gestures are their way of communicating their feelings. And don't be afraid to laugh, later, at their antics. Dogs have a way of bringing joy and laughter into our lives, even when they're trying to make amends. Their playful nature and genuine attempts to connect with us are heartwarming. After all, a dog's capacity for love and forgiveness is truly remarkable. They have an innate ability to move past mistakes and focus on the positive moments. Their affection is boundless and their loyalty is unwavering. Their clumsy attempts at making amends are just one of the many things that make them such wonderful companions. Embrace these moments, cherish the bond you share, and continue to nurture your relationship through understanding and love.